guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Sunday edition of Decorate Your Lives. So much fun digital. We are going to be working on the final project, and this is just basically a process video, a trial and error video, and to see if my idea is going to work video. Now I do got to cut these at 8 inches. These are going to be our sides, right? And my thought process was, and still is, I'm going to make lace bobbins, and I showed you one in the journal. I thought I did. Was it this journal? No, not this journal. It was this journal. This journal. Somewhere in here, there we go. So I may have to resize my bobbins. Okay, so we're gonna have one here, one here. Yeah. So I'm gonna resize these so that they are, I could do them this way. Let's try this way. My line is right there. Actually, they may just fit here. And here, it might be easier just to trim off the bottom or the top. Yeah, we'll work on that. But anyhow, this is going to hold my lace, right? Because I have tons of lace. And these will be covered with the paper, or I may just print out a whole set to make these on 8.5 by 11. But let's focus, Rhonda. Focus. Okay, so I have crap tons of lace. And my problem is, and always shall be, being better organized. So I want to make sewing trays. And my husband said he will help me with making the stand. So this will go this way. Maybe I'll cut a little more out. Okay, so I scored these 1/4 of an inch all the way around. So hopefully that was enough for what I want to do. And this is a trial run here. If this works, we're in like Flynn. If it doesn't, I'll modify. And we're going to sacrifice. Usually I keep that cover for the extra little cards on it, but we're going to sacrifice it today to see if it fits. This goes here and here, okay? So if it works, the last day of the month, I will show you guys the final project. Okay, so we're going to score. Actually, we're going to score this way, because it would be the opposite direction. Where'd my bone folder go? See, I just had a bone folder, y'all. I am so serious, like 2 seconds ago. Put it over here. Okay, so we're going to score. And it's funny because my daughter bought me this watercolor paper. Oh, it's a long and unfolding story, but I'll give you the condensed version, okay? My daughter bought me this 8 by 8 watercolor paper. She says, "Mom, I know you use watercolor paper a lot," okay? And I said, "I do, and I can, and I will. Thank you." And then our dear Sandi, our fearless leader, our talented lady, is the one who gave me the tip that said, let us all know, if you use watercolor paper as your craft probably done it this way first and then the other way. If you use it, like if you're going to make something with your dies and you want to put decorative paper and it's a layered situation, you know what? Go on Sandi's website and you'll see what I mean. She uses cardstock. I mean watercolor paper. Okay, so this is my 8 by 8 by 8. This is my 8 squared. And then my piece for the bottom will fit in here. And I do believe it's going to work. Maybe a little less on this side, but here's the thing. This will have, yeah, might go an 8. One less. One less. Or I simply cut that side off. Because I know my tops fit just right. Yes, my tops fit. I'll cut my sides off. That'll work. You don't need to be perfect. Okay? So this piece will get cut off or glued under. Most likely glued under. Then this piece will get glued to. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the door. I think I figured out how to make it work. These will be cut to 8. Yes, that will work. So this will go on top of this. Up against this. Yes, that's going to work. Okay, so he's going to make me a tray. And I'm going to make this my lace holder, right? And I'll put them in order of colors. Blues, blacks, whites, etc. So they'll be nice and organized. So, Sandi, thank you so much for coming out with this kit. And we also have new design team peoples. And, well, we, the team, Sandi, has designated some new folks. So I would encourage you to stay tuned to our channels. If you can, subscribe to all of our channels. That would be a real treat. And as always, I will put a link to everybody's channel in the description box. And you all are in for a real treat. Yes, you definitely are in for a real treat. All right, so I'm going to get this done. This is going to be my final project. It will come out next week. And what I'm hoping is when I talk my husband into this, we can do something at an angle, like from the top down. Top shelf, bottom shelf, lower shelf. And far enough apart where I can reach to the back and grab it. And then when I use it up, it can go into, you know it, a snippet box, right? It's one of these, but it's just going to be a snippet, like a little box with a lid that fits over it, and it's going to be a snippet box. And I'm excited because it's going to be great. Maybe a lid, maybe not a lid, but it'll be my snippet, my cluster box. So everything, all my little lace scraps and paper, fabric scraps will go in there. All right. With that being said, guys, I gotta score. I gotta figure out what I want for my tops, what I want for my bottoms. So I like these. I didn't sacrifice them all. Those are gonna go in the journal. And then these will be scored and put in here. So I just need to figure out well, it doesn't matter. They're all going to be the same. So I definitely want this as an inside. This as an inside. And I think this one. These are going to be my bobbins. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe this one. That'll break it up. So we'll have pink this one in the middle, this one on the bottom. Yes. Okay, that's my 3 shelves. And then the rest is bobbin, or this material. We're going to make these. Just like that. I'm still wondering if I shouldn't make them 1, 2, well, 3 fit. Oh no, 3 won't fit because it's a 1/4 of an inch off. I might play around with these. If it's 8 divided by 3, what would we get? Somebody quick tell me. Calculator. Where's my calculator? There it is. 8 divided by 3. It's going to be 2.6 inches. So when I go into my Cricut design space, I'll try getting them at 2.6 because these are 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they are 2.6. 2.6. I'm going to call that 2.5. So I think I'll make them 2.5. 2.5 plus 2.5 is 7. Plus 2.5 is 9. No. If they were 2 inches, then I could get 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. Conceivably could get 4 in there. So I guess I'm just going to go this way. And then just set them up like that. It's okay if they're like that. And then I can get 2 in there. That's what we're doing. All right, so I can get 2 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be able to get 6 per page on all my extras. We will find out. You shall see. And then I'll just wrap them with my coordinating laces. My Sandi laces. Yep, my Sandi laces. What did I do? What did I do? I lost my 3. I lost my 3, didn't I? No, I didn't lose my 3, but I'm going to set these 3 aside. So if I get 6 out of each, 6, 12, 24, 36, 48, 49, 54, 58, I should be able to get 64. And that means I should be able to fit all of these. We'll see. Guess what? If not, I can make more of these. So let's get started. Right? Let's get started. I did lose them. I wanted this one. And I wanted this one. And I wanted this one. Alright. Now I know. So I just, like I said, I'm going to score them 1/4 of an inch all the way around. But I'm going to flip them over. Because the last time I scored them in the wrong direction and they were a little harder to fold. Alright, so now that I've wasted 20 seconds or 30 seconds of your valuable time, I'm going to get going and I'm going to get started on this. And when we come back in the next video, it'll be done.